Hi, this is Dr. Leslie Allen, and today I am so excited to get to talk to you about different supplement protocols and why they may not be right for you. How, a lot of times we'll read that people with IBD need to take XYZ supplements, or people with Hashimoto's in order to rebalance hormones would benefit from another set of supplement protocols. I see lots of clients, and by the time that I see them, usually they've tried several different approaches, and oftentimes they do feel a little bit better, but maybe not all the way. And a lot of this, and they'll be on a lot of supplements by the time that I get to them. Sometimes. Some are not on supplements at all and have never gone down that route. But if you have been searching for alternative solutions to healing your autoimmunity, then most likely you've come across many famous bloggers that will make certain recommendations. And what I want to caution you on is that these are broad generalizations. They are not specific treatments for every person. So I can tell you, I can have 5 clients that have Hashimoto's, and they're all going to have different issues that they'll have to supplement their body in different ways. So some will require one thing and others will require another. And the reason being is that you really need to identify that exact root cause of what is fueling your disease process, and then supplement the body only as needed. So let me give you a situation. SIBO, small intestinal bacterial overgrowth. We know most autoimmunity, most clients that are suffering from autoimmunity are going to have what is called leaky gut. And here you have gut permeability, where particles of food will seep into the bloodstream. It keeps the immune system at a heightened state. This occurs from the standard American diet, medications that we've taken, maybe frequent antibiotic use when we were younger due to ear infections, and that destroyed the gut microbiome. And so a common recommendation is to take a prebiotic, a probiotic, in order to restore the gut lining. And most people do need a probiotic. I would agree with that. However, if you have something that's called SIBO, small intestinal bacterial overgrowth, where the good bacteria, your lactobacillus and bifidobacteria, which typically populates the large intestines or the colon, have now migrated into the small intestines where they don't necessarily belong. And so when you have this situation, these bacteria will start to break down the food before they actually need to be broken down, where they can really be absorbed and digested in the colon. So you start to get fermentation and gas, bloating. It can be diarrhea or chronic constipation. And in this situation, based on those symptoms, it just would be obvious that you need to take a probiotic, and a prebiotic is something that the bacteria from the probiotic would eat, maybe digestive enzymes. But honestly, you would be creating a perfect storm. You would be creating, you're adding to, because the majority of probiotics in the US are made from lactobacillus and bifidobacteria. That's the good bacterial strains that are found in our probiotics. And so you're taking those, and oftentimes you're taking them in a capsule that can't make its way all the way to the colon. So that's another reason it's very important to choose your supplement companies wisely, those that are actually doing research to support the benefit that they claim. So then you're adding more bacteria to the small intestines where it doesn't necessarily belong. And in this case, you can be fueling your autoimmune condition. So what I always encourage anyone that I'm talking to, it is so important. Even let's say that you do blood work. Your doctor does blood work on you and it comes back, you're low in B vitamins, you're low in vitamin D, you're low in iron, then I want to encourage you to then ask the question, why? Why am I low? Because there's always an answer. Now, not an answer that most traditional doctors will actually search for, but this could be due to dysbiosis in the gut. Oftentimes when you have a dysbiotic bacteria, it will eat up those B vitamins, or perhaps you're not getting appropriate, when the bacteria break down and digest the food, you're not actually able to get absorption. Maybe you've had damage to your microvilli that increase the surface area of the colon, allowing for more time for the food to then be absorbed into the bloodstream so it can be utilized. So always ask the question, why? Because often what can happen is that, you're on supplements, a ton of supplements before you even know it, maybe 20 different supplements. And I really personally feel that there are times where my clients have to take a lot of supplements in the beginning to support their body as we're healing. But the goal is to get them on a food first approach to, once we can get all the biochemical processes and pathways working in a harmonious way, and the gut is healed, and we're allowing for proper digestion and absorption, and we're managing stress, so we're getting good blood flow to the gut to allow for the digestion and absorption to occur. And we're eating that diet that's a very colorful diet full of phytochemicals and nutrients, that you're getting all those essential nutrients and vitamins that your body needs. Then hopefully you can begin to really start to minimize your dependency on supplementation and allow the body to do the work for you. Now, there are certain situations where some of my clients will require supplements based on their genetics. So if they have a deficiency in their MTHFR for methylation, then they may require some additional B vitamins, folate, in order to make sure that those processes continue to function efficiently. And that's where really knowing your exact genetic makeup comes in handy, because then you can predict the things that you're gonna need in order to continue to support the body. I hope that all of that makes sense to you. If you have any questions, I really do encourage you, book a call. It's a free breakthrough call. You have to answer the questions to make sure that you do qualify for a call. But if you're interested in learning more to see exactly what it looks like, these are things that I do with my clients, very systemized, to help them to make sure that they're seeing the whole picture and not just pieces of the puzzle. All right, I hope you all have a beautiful day.